Okay, I'm going live for the first time. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I just realized you have to go live from a phone. I was trying to go live from my MacBook. So I guess I'll wait a second and see if any of you are ready to join so we can talk about location independence. Let me see if Jasira, we're messaging. She's been troubleshooting, trying to figure out why I am so technologically handicapped. Okay. Now I wait. Need it. Okay. Hey, Jasira. So I'll wait a couple of minutes to let your members come in so we can get started. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. We're here, right? So I'll wait a little bit and see what's going on. Will we be able to save it and in case people can't see it now? Look, this is my most watched video yet because this is my first video. So I guess maybe I should start with what location independence is. And I'll repeat myself a little for newbies coming, but location independence is really all about being able to live wherever you want. But of course, whenever you talk about, yeah, it sounds great to live anywhere you want, the next question is, but how am I going to afford that? How am I going to make money? So location independence also ties in entrepreneurship and how you can make money from anywhere in the world. And I think that there's this misconception that location independence always means, doing something like me, living in Thailand. But really, location independence could be working from home or, just working remotely so that you're able to basically live your life as you want. That's kind of the reason why I am, a huge advocate for location independence. Which I guess I should tell you a bit about me. I have been traveling the world for almost 4 years now. And of course, I am able to make money from anywhere because of location independence. And it all started because I just wanted to travel and write. Those were my dreams. And I decided to make them happen very young. I am an Army brat. And so I always was very interested in experiencing different cultures and living in different places. And so I decided to do that. Wait, time out. Jasira, should I keep going? And then we save this. Yes, waiting for your reply. I don't want to keep going and then, miss people coming in. Okay, Jasira says keep going, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, so I decided that I wanted to live in different places. So as soon as I graduated high school in the Midwest, I moved to Washington, D.C. I am a Howard grad, just like, hey, Angelina. I am a Howard grad, just like Jasira. And so I lived in D.C. for a couple of years. And right after graduating with an accounting degree, I moved to Los Angeles. And just because I had never been and I wanted to experience this different culture, because, in the States, there's this different culture even from state to state. So I did that, and 2 years into my career, I absolutely hated it. I wanted to be a writer. I probably shouldn't have went to school for accounting, but that's another live stream. So I decided that I was going to quit and travel the world, but I didn't know how I was going to do that. And so what I did was start researching it, just Googling, and I decided that I was going to take a gap year to Australia because that was what populated first, and I'm an impulsive person. And long story short, Jarrell and I, who is my husband, decided to travel the world together, and we didn't know how we were going to make that happen. So our first year was all about, just doing it without knowing how to do it. And so I actually wrote a book on how you can travel for next to nothing. It's now free on my blog, coolyounghistory.com. and you just subscribe to the newsletter and you'll get a free link to download the book. But during that first year, we also focused on how we could make money, because what we learned was the first year we focused on saving money. Oh, if we just save, then we can travel. And then we eventually used those same skills that we initially used to save money to make money instead, which gave us location independence. So when I say those skills, or, those things, what we did was initially exchange our services and skill set for the cost of traveling. So we would volunteer at places, and I would build a website, or, write copy. Jarrell's an artist, so he would paint murals, or, do different type of artwork. And then we would have our accommodation paid for, our travel paid for, our food paid for, these different, bartering experiences. So after that, I leveraged my, experience and what I was learning to begin making money online. And now I teach that in e-courses so that other people can gain their location independence too. A lot of people in my courses actually don't travel the world, they just work from home. And I focus on 5 techniques, which is blogging, a main one. I am a blogger. And then the second, affiliate marketing, also selling products, services, also making products and services. And so I have 2 courses that I teach. The first one is Passport Income, which is all about how to learn the 5 methods, basically, right? But then once you know the methods, it's difficult to kind of go from an idea to implementation, especially when you don't have an idea. And so the second e-course I created just for that, after feedback from Passport Income, because people are like, yeah, but what am I going to do? What skills do I have? And so in Light Bulb Effect, I teach how to, have this idea, because I think that people think of entrepreneurship and they imagine that at some point they'll have this light bulb go off in their head, and they'll have this brilliant idea that they need to patent, and an invention or something like that. And it's really not as complex. Instead, you can draw from your skill set and, figure out exactly what you're good at, and then you just need to know the steps to leverage that. And so for me, it was writing. I was always good at writing. I always loved writing. I knew that that was what I wanted to do. And so I started with freelancing. That's another of the 5 methods. And really a great place to get started for location independence, because freelancing is simply cutting out the middleman of having a job, and instead finding your own clients and being able to, close the deal on your own, which is intimidating for a lot of people. And so I teach that in my course, exactly how to, identify your calling, but how to price your skill, where to find those clients, what to say to them, and, how to close the deal. And it is really quite simple. I'll call your sister from my phone. Sorry. My first Facebook Live video, rookie. So anyway, so freelancing is all about finding these clients and then being able to close the deal. So that in particular is a big one for me. I'm still a freelancer, and for instance, now I am ghostwriting a book series. Thanks, Jasira. I'm writing a book series for a publishing company, and I do 4 books for them and give them the rights to the book, and they're able to do what they want. And I get to just spend my days daydreaming this book and writing about it, and everything from, where I find these clients, the exact websites I use, what I say, how I price my services. And all of these things help you get, your plan in place for how you can do the same exact thing. And so, yeah, I have the 2 e-courses, and now I am living in Bangkok. I'm not traveling anymore. If you are interested in my traveling, like I said, 1, you can get the ebook, which is free. And 2, you can read all about it on my blog and see all the places that Jarrell and I have been. We left in October of 2012, and we went to about 30 countries. We 4 continents. We spent 6 months in Central America, and then we hopped over to Europe, and we did about 15 countries in Europe. We spent 18 months over there. And then we spent 3 months in Morocco. We lived in this village in the south of the country. It was amazing. It was a very amazing experience. We did 3 months on a Greek island, and then we went to Istanbul for 3 months. And we've been in Asia for about a year and a half now. And as my blogging grew and Jarrell's freelance career grew, and we started making our own products to sell and, really built this life of location independence, we decided that we needed to, settle down somewhere and stop living out of a suitcase, which has been not what I expected it to be, honestly, because I was, oh no, don't be travel envious. I was really, came to a point where I was kind of in a slump because I had hidden behind travel for so long, and I had to go back to why I did this, why I wanted to continue to be location independent. And for me, it's just about my time. When I was working in corporate America, I was always overcompensating with things because I wasn't able to spend my time how I wanted. Because one of the first and hardest lessons I learned in this adulting thing is that there are no sweet licks. I got this good job out of college and I was making what people consider to be a lot of money, but I had no time. I was earning that money. You always end up earning every cent that you get, and I wasn't able to enjoy my life. I wasn't able to do what I wanted, and that just wasn't the right balance for me. And then on top of it, it's just the wave kind of. It's just what you should be doing, because with the internet, everything is mobile. You really don't need to go into an office for the majority of the things that you do, even face to face. Hello, we are having a face-to-face conversation and I'm in Bangkok. It's 10 in the morning where most of you are, and it's 10 at night where I am. And that doesn't stop anything. I have clients in Colombia, I have clients in Miami, I have clients in Europe, where I do these Skype calls at 3 in the morning for me, talking about their business ideas, and then I can create at my own time, in my own places, and that just works for me. And so I am about to embark on a month-long journey to a yoga retreat, and I'll still be able to work there, and I'll still be able to, submit my projects and make money and live the life that I want to live from wherever it is that I choose to live it. And that's really what location independence is all about to me. It's about being able to do what you want with your life and your time and your money, really. Because if you're going to earn it, you should be able to spend it, wherever you want, and you should be able to live your life wherever you want. So my e-courses are, designed to teach that. They're designed to teach you how to gain your location independence. And I'm really excited for, you guys to join. And so, I've worked with Jasira to create a 50% off discount. Jasira will give you all of the links and everything, and we'll be able to get you enrolled for 50% off using the code WOTM, Woman on the Move, the acronym. And we'll discuss, all of the 5 methods, the creating your own products and blogging and freelancing and affiliate marketing. And I'll even go into how I do all of those. So blogging is simple, right? It's just creating a blog and, sharing yourself for whatever it is that you want to share of yourself. And then you can, from there, have your own platform to create your own products and services. That's another thing that I teach. But also, you don't have to even create your own products and services. Instead, you can resell other people's products and services, which is another of the methods, because that's kind of simpler when you're location independent, because you can't, have all of this inventory if you're somewhere like me in Bangkok. It sucks to have to do the international shipping. So instead, a lot of times I do drop shipping, which is selling someone else's product or having someone else make my product for me and ship it without me ever touching it. I have things sent with my name on it, my Cool Young History logos and all of those things, but I never touch it. They handle everything. And you can do that for anything from, simple products to like party favors, or you can even do, more custom products like t-shirts and, merchandise that even has your brand logo on it. You can upload everything from the internet and it's all done simply for you. another, in the e-courses, we go over the websites to use, or the websites that I personally use. And I give you all of the resources and that type of thing. Another thing that Jasira is also, very aware of, and she does, is creating ebooks, which is a very great way to, be location independent. And I live and die by the ebook because it's a passive product. You create it one time, and then, you can continuously sell it over and over, which is brilliant because, it's just there. You put it in the universe, whether it's, or the internet, whether it's Amazon or on your own platform, and you can continuously sell this one product that you created. You write the book one time and you can create, do it over and over. The same goes for e-courses. And I prefer digital products over physical products for that very reason. It is a one-time thing that you just continuously can reap the benefits of. Affiliate marketing is another brilliant one that I am, again, live and die by. And for instance, I'll tell you my affiliate marketing, big story, I guess you could say. So a lot of people know about Airbnb being a huge traveling resource. And as I told you, my first year of traveling, I was more about how I could save money as opposed to making money. And Airbnb had a referral program where if you referred someone with a simple code, you got a $25, to basically gift card to use on Airbnb. So I took that idea and first went to couponing websites where you could put in your code and, thousands of people would go each day looking for $25 off of Airbnb because the referral code worked two ways, right? I say my code is a cook, and if you sign up using my code, you get $25, and then I get $25 for referring you, right? They still have a service like this. I went to the couponing sites and put my code in, so then thousands of people use my code. So then I said, well, what if I just built a website that had my code, and I built my own platform that gave away my code, and a lot of people signed up. And so I had like $10,000 to just use in Airbnb money, which is affiliate marketing. It is, putting the word of mouth, which is the best form of marketing. It is, doing that for another company and recommending services. I would only suggest that you recommend services that you actually use. Airbnb is my favorite. And so I was very happy to put my name on that and built the website. I built airbnbcoupon.co or something like that. And I marketed it. People went to my website and then they used my code, and I ended up with all of this extra Airbnb money. So Jarrell and I were staying in like fabulous apartments around the world. Jasira, you should give your Airbnb code, your link in there, so people can go and get your Airbnb bucks up. I always see that you're getting new referrals. That's how I did affiliate marketing. And it works the same with, in the e-course, I talk about how you can do that with, like DirecTV or whatever your cable company is, because I don't know if you're like me, but most people, before they spend money online, they're going to go and Google to see if they can get a coupon for it, right? They're going to just type in DirecTV coupon or, Airbnb coupon. And so if you create something that is giving someone an incentive to say, hey, use this code and you get this amount of money off, people typically will use that. And so you can use it with DirecTV or, flat tummy tea or whatever, and you will get paid on the back end as long as, you set that agreement up at first. So that's affiliate marketing. That's how I've used it. Or that's one example. I've done a lot of affiliate marketing on my blog as well, recommending products and services that I actually use. And so we teach out all of these tactics and skills in my e-course. And then again, in the second e-course, Light Bulb Effect, I teach you how to identify your skill set, how to price your skill set, how to find clients, how to close the deal, and how to continue to create this location-independent lifestyle. So I think that's about that's about the gist of it. A major thing that I wanted to talk about is social media, because Jasira is the social media queen, and I love her group. I love the Women on the Move. Facebook group, and it is such a great way to connect with other people doing something that you want to do, doing something that you're also doing, so that we can always bounce ideas off of each other. And I'm quick to shoot Jasira an email about anything social media related because she is a guru of it. But my social media has helped me simply because once you gain any type of following, you can leverage that, because location independence is all about leveraging everything. And so I use my social media to promote products, to, offer other people's products, to, even display the life that I'm living, so that, I can validate the fact that I do travel all the time. I am living a location independent lifestyle. And more than anything, to connect. I connect with people so much off of off of social media. I met one of my best friends from social media, and it was someone commenting on my picture, "Hey, do you know at so-and-so? She's in Thailand right now too." And we went and met up, and we have stayed in touch a year later now. So I love to connect. I have a girl in my direct messages now who's like, "I'm coming to Bangkok. You want to go look for," she lives in Thailand too. She's like, "Do you want to go look for black hair care stores?" I was like, yes. So that's the main way I use social media, is to connect with people and to introduce myself and be able to, represent my brand in the way that I want to, and also adjust my brand, which is a really cool thing, because like I went on, I started as a travel blogger, and now I'm moving more into a writer. And I've been able to just adjust, and people want to, once they connect with you authentically, they're cool to follow your journey. And that's what social media does more than any other platform, I think. It allows you to honestly, share who you are. So, Jasira's website template. Yeah, Jasira hit me up, like we go back and forth on the group, and that's why it's so cool. Jasira was building a website, and I'm like, hey, I have all of these WordPress themes. If you want one, go to this website. Any of them that you like, you can have it. And, I think, didn't you get the one that was my website? And she's like, do you care if I have the same website as you? I was like, no, girl, I can better help you set it up. Speaking of which, if any of you need a WordPress theme, if you're building a blog, that comes in the e-course as well. You get access to about 40 WordPress themes that I have access to. And I'm always down to share, because we don't know what we're doing out here. None of us know what we're doing. So we just need a little help trying to figure out the next step. And I am always down for that. So even if you're interested in this and not ready to join an e-course or commit that way, be sure to send me any emails or questions on my blog, or even in the Facebook group, which is even better. And I'm always happy to talk and help in any way that I can, especially for Jasira. I absolutely love her. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it with location independence and how much I obviously love it. And I hope that some of you are interested to learn more at the very least, or even take your first step to gain your own location independence, to work from wherever you want to, and, live the life that you want to live and create the lifestyle you want. Cheryl, hit me up if you need if you need some help. I will be happy to help you with the WordPress theme. I have a lot of them, and I'll give you access to any of them, and then you just plug them in, and I have them set up so that they're already completely built, and then you just go in and change your information, which is really cool, because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started. Now I build websites. It takes me literally a day. I last week had a client from Colombia who was building a tour company, and I had procrastinated the project and forgot that it was due in a day, and I stayed up for an entire night and built the whole thing. So yeah, just let me know. There, you snitching on me, Jasira, telling me you should have logged in. I actually talked to the one of the owners of Inclusive, or one of the founders, a partner or something, a while back. But yeah, I would definitely, talk to them. We all got to stay connected. So yeah, I think I've covered everything. Did I? I actually went for 30 minutes, Jasira. I was so worried it was going to be like 3 minutes. Like it's going to be like 10:05, and I'm just like, oh, that's all I've got to say. So I'm really excited to see some of you in the e-course, or at least connect with you on social media or on in email with any specific questions you have. You know, my tagline is Cool Young History on everything, Facebook, the blog, Instagram. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm sure that thank you. Great job. I'm squinting. I didn't want to wear my glasses. I was trying to be a little cute. I got this dress at the thrift store in Thailand yesterday for $3, and I'm really excited about it. So, so thank you. I'm very glad it was informative. And yeah, again, ask Jasira questions, ask me questions. Thank you guys for tuning in.